Fair enough. What kind of projects are you currently looking for?
Um, Currently, I am looking for commercial middle grade. I am anything that's adventure. I really want to find something that's just funny. Humor, I know it's the toughest thing, but I think I did a MS wish list on Twitter. If you can make me laugh, I'll sign you up. Unfortunately, people have not been making me laugh lately. I would love to find some good, funny middle grade, not gross out stuff necessarily, just funny stuff. Um, I would also though love to find a more literary middle grade. One of the milestones in editor slash agent's career in middle grade is winning a Newbery, and I haven't done it yet. So, I want that middle grade Newbery, type of book. I don't, now Newbery, loves historical fiction, and that's not really one of my strengths. I do like historical fiction if it's something unusual, if it's a time or place that has not been done to death. But American Revolution stories, Civil War, the Depression, I don't know, like kind of the basic touchstones I'm not so interested in. Picture books, I'm very much on the hunt for author illustrators still. Anyone who is a professional level illustrator who can write their own stories. That's sort of how I describe it. We are not set up to be a full service illustration agency. So, if someone can only do the art, we can rep them for picture books. We can't rep them for, commercial illustration, editorial illustration, advertising, products, whatever. So that's kind of out of our purview. But if you can write and want to do picture books, you're a person for us. Similarly, if someone wants to do graphic novels, I would love to sign up some graphic novel clients. I feel like every single one I've seen is basically a comic book artist, not necessarily a children's book graphic novelist. So that's a little tricky. But I'm definitely open to that. With YA, I'm mostly interested in contemporary, not particularly into fantasy. Maybe call it grounded fantasy, and some sci-fi. But high wizard goblin stuff, not for me.
So grounded fantasy would be something that mostly takes place in our world, but with some fantastical elements.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I feel like the fantasy of, like everyone, I think like the fantasy of the Hunger Games and the Divergent, like that kind of stuff has been, is tough to pull off these days. It has to be super original, and I just don't know if I have the best eye for it. So, yeah, I definitely look more, contemporary. I'd love to win a Prince. Haven't done that either. So, put that on the list as well. Yeah, basically the main awards, Prince, Caldecott, Newbery, just send those in. We'll get all three in 1 year. Be like the Triple Crown. It'll be great. Yeah.
What does an award like that do for both for an author and for a literary agent?
For an agent, certainly it's a big feather in your cap, and it certainly helps with subsidiary rights. Newbery winners are the books that typically, you can get a film option on, you can sell rights abroad. A Caldecott in particular is good for that because picture books tend not to travel so well to foreign countries. So yeah, that's just, from a financial standpoint, sales standpoint, it's a huge boost. And for an author, obviously, it makes your career. If you are a non-best-selling author, certainly it'll vault you onto the best-selling list. And certainly it will guarantee that you are going to have more books published in the future. And I would imagine too, just from an author's perspective, if you're not doing school visits, I mean, there's your, there's your golden ticket. I mean, hi, I just won the Newbery. I'd like to come to your school. I think you'll be able to line up some visits pretty quickly with that.